very good morning. This is just 101's Visual Radio bringing you the news. I'm Jad Abdin. We start off with a look at your headlines.
News First headline.
In headlines, Beat Plastic Pollution World Environment Day 2025. Beautiful coastline attractive destination. Coastal Caretaker Appointment Program launches. In international news, Trump signs ban on travel to US by nationals from 12 countries including Afghanistan, Haiti and Iran. In sports, Haley Matthews in doubt for third ODI after shoulder injury. On to those stories in detail. Today, the 5th of June, the world unites to celebrate World Environment Day under the timely and urgent theme, Beat Plastic Pollution. Established in 1972 following the United Nations Conference on the Human Environment held in Stockholm, Sweden, this annual observance aims to raise public awareness about environmental conservation and draw the attention of world leaders and policymakers to pressing global environment challenges. The very first World Environment Day was commemorated in 1973. Today marks the 53rd anniversary of this globally significant event. We now find ourselves in an era marked by severe environmental threats such as pollution, ocean degradation, deforestation, and the endangerment of wildlife. Despite numerous promises to safeguard the planet, many developed nations still fall short in turning commitments into tangible actions. Problems such as solid waste management, air pollution, and lack of sustainable environmental policies remain unresolved in many parts of the world. Environmentalists warn that these issues cannot be addressed by mere pledges or observing a single day dedicated to nature. Genuine ongoing efforts are required. Furthermore, global accords such as the International Convention on Climate Change, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, the Convention on Wetlands, and the World Heritage Convention are in effect. However, experts argue that these agreements often serve more as a symbolic consensus rather than reflecting a genuine collective will to protect the environment. At this critical juncture where natural resources and wildlife are facing existential threats, environmental scientists stress that conservation must not be delayed or delegated. Instead of waiting for others to act, each individual has a moral responsibility to protect the earth, the very foundation of life for all beings. As we mark World Environment Day 2025, let this be a call to action, not just to celebrate nature, but to actively defend it. On to some local news, a new initiative aimed at preserving the cleanliness of coastal areas near tourist hotels has been launched, appointing designated coastal stewards responsible for maintaining beach environments. The program was officially inaugurated yesterday morning at the Hambantara Divisional Secretariat premises. This effort, a collaborative project between the Marine Environment Protection Authority and nearby tourist hotels. A memorandum of understanding was signed between the two parties to facilitate this partnership. Under the initiative, a local resident will be appointed as the steward for each hotel associated coastal stretch. These individuals will be paid a stipend for their service in maintaining the cleanliness and environmental quality of the area. Implemented under the Clean Sri Lanka campaign, the project operates across the public, private and community sectors and follows the theme, a beautiful coastline, attractive destination. Up next is international news.
International news.
On to your news overseas. US President Donald Trump has signed ban on travel to US from 12 countries, namely Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, the Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. There are also an additional 7 countries whose nationals face partial travel restrictions, namely Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela. The White House says these common sense restrictions will protect Americans from dangerous foreign actors. The proclamation is the second time Trump has ordered a ban on travel from certain countries, while he signed a similar order in 2017 during his first administration. Up next is your update on sports.
Sports news.
In cricket, from West Indies, Hayley Matthews is in doubt for the third and final match of West Indies tour of England with a shoulder injury which kept her out of the second ODI in Leicester. Matthews will see a specialist in London on Thursday for the left shoulder problem which she aggravated during a fall in the field during the first ODI in Derby last Friday. And with that, we wrap up this morning's edition of the Yes 101's Visual Radio, bringing you the news I've been Joad Abdin. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.